Let's get right into the game. I always say that, and then I never get right into the game. And I always have to do like 5 to 10 minutes of tinkering to make sure everything's running right. Which is something I should do before the game, but I'll probably never stop doing it this way, just cause it gives people time to come into the stream. I do have mostly everything set up, except of course for everything. No, I just gotta pop out the chat here. Pop out chat. Make it small enough so that I can keep it over here. Okay. Let's continue. So today is actually the day of the Sanctist announcement. I know yesterday I said that was the day, but then I started to play the game. That's loud. Yeah, that is getting into the yellow. No, I want to be able to see that. Okay. I'll even turn it down just a little bit more, to be honest. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's good. Pop the chat up. Okay, I'm ready. Load game. What is the average level at this point in the game?
Well,
So I'm level 18.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
It doesn't tell you what the average level is? In Persona it would. Yeah. Only 14% of people spent time with Regita. People slept.
Just you.
You never sleep in these games.
Now then.
If you have time to do something in these time management games, you do it. You don't sleep. Yes. I already did all this. I said this.
It's over. It's a living hell.
Really?
Just a fantasy.
No.
There we go.
No pain can stop me now. Even then. You there.
I said that and she didn't like it.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Yes, it would seem that. Okay, I'm ready for a big day today.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Oh yes, it's a big day.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctist Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty. So it really is His Majesty? And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment.
Was this the announcement?
It's revolutionary.
Yeah, I figured this out.
Unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Yeah, you're just announcing what the king said.
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Yeah.
You do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Oh, but the king will,
Not quite. A
yeah,
valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Yeah, we saw this at the king's funeral when when Grius tried to kill Luis. He wasn't able to, and then Luis killed Grius. But yeah, if you're a running contender, I'm pretty sure it's just if your face is on the rock, and that probably means that you can't be killed. Although they were talking at the the Sanctist church, they were talking. They had a meeting going on, a secret meeting, and we got to see into that. And they were saying that they could still die. If you're on the rock, you can still die. You just can't be murdered. Okay, so yes, assassination is off the table, but not death.
Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Who
Right,
cares?
I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Yeah, but okay, so the announcement was,
I heard the announcement.
shit we already
The
knew.
church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny. What
Well,
with the
yeah,
royal
like,
palace
there's
hanging up
probably
there in the
magic.
clouds.
Had they
There's
rushed
magic
the
that's gonna
coronation
make
before
sure
his
that it
enemies fought, it would have dashed
happens.
any hope of reinstating his highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly,
Yes.
any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
I've been checking her room for like 3 weeks and she's always there.
I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Okay, looking for Maria. That announcement really, it was kind of hyped up.
Where?
Compared to what it was. For what it wasn't really anything. Where could Maria have gone? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I got memorandums. The Royal Magic Protection. Seen as a way to prohibit the elimination of a candidate through force, one aspect of the King's royal magic was discovered somewhat belatedly. In the event that a top-ranking candidate with large support is in danger of bodily harm, the perpetrator will be immobilized by a glowing chain-like construction. The protective effect seems to apply only to the top 20 candidates. Okay, so it's the top 20. Or those whose faces appear on the coronation rocks. Resisting the magic chains and continuing to attempt harm results in the chains tightening, potentially causing death. However, what constitutes as harm is unclear, and it is not known if there are loopholes or exceptions. The Sanctist Church seems to believe there are.
Whatever.
Maria? Oh, you mean that kid? Yeah, I saw her earlier. Really? Where was she headed? The stairs north of Sunshade Row, you know, by the general store. Didn't look to be running an errand, though. The general store. We might find someone else who saw her if we head over there. If I go back in, can I tell her, oh, sorry, couldn't find her. Gonna go to bed. Heard from Fabian. What's this about Maria being gone? First I hear she's been holding herself up in her room, and now this. You know, none of the regulars would complain if she closed up, given the circumstances. Sorry if you came here in search of a meal. I feel bad. Please look after Maria. You have my thanks. It's Maria's room, but she's out. I have an idea where I can find her. Yes, I gotta go to the general store, but I'm, doing my daily rounds. The army apparently took care of that necromancer everyone's been talking about. He should have been judged here. That would have made everyone feel much better. Oh, yeah. I wish I could have executed him.
Now, where was I?
Let's go pet the cat.
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you wish to study it. It's not the gunner. Oh, okay.
What now?
I guess party. Wow. Yes, this would have taken a long time just to make these menus. So yeah, soon I won't be able to use the Seeker. This guy, Tree Seeker, unknown, unlock condition. I need rank 3 with more. So I need to do the gunner thing then. Huh. I need the Seeker to be rank 20, and I need 7,200 meg, Jesus. Okay, this is looking good, though. Let's go.
Oh. You'll come again, won't
Oh, that is what I wanted to do. Okay, let's go.
I'm just incredulous.
This is all right.
Fancy a wager on who'll become the next king? I'm going all or nothing on Luis. Pfft, he'll just end up being Forden. Sorry, but this will be easy money for me. The safe and boring pick, eh? I'm looking forward to the results. It's actually going to be me.
Hey, mister.
I bet the next king's gonna punish the bad tribes. You better run away, Elda. They're gonna kill you. Oh my god. That little kid's wild. I like that little kid.
Hey, listen. How to handle this? Sorry.
Hello. Say, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looking all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. Maria, could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral? Are you okay, dude? Guess we're going this way.
You sound like a damn fool, you know that?
I'm out of ideas.
Me too.
That's enough now.
Louise, I could see it.
What shall I do? This is all right. How did I wind up here?
There's so many conversations around me.
What in tarnation?
They say anyone can be king, but everyone knows it'll ultimately come down to Luis or Forden. It's hardly even a contest. The Sanctifex Forden will most surely be crowned. Those stones are just another one of Luis's cruel tricks. No one wants Luis on the throne. The people support His Eminence Forden. Attitudes like yours are precisely what will give Luis a greater voice. I beg your pardon? Have you any idea how the poor feel? Your narrow minds will be your undoing. Luis is a fool, but he'll still be a beacon of hope for the city's outcasts. They both have their flaws, though I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone more promising.
Look at that.
Tensions seem high.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. Humph, she just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Oh, I didn't know that'd push the time forward. Oh well.
Huh? Why?
I want to know what's going on.
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's our fault.
What? How?
You?
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
That wasn't months ago, that was, It's only been 20 days that I've been playing this. You guys met 20 days ago, yeah, because you guys met on the first day. So yeah, it wasn't even months ago. Okay, I'm gonna stop here actually, because... Well, no, not stop the stream, but I'm just gonna pause here because I have, I kind of found a loophole, I think. So, you're not allowed to kill the 20 people whose faces are on the rock. But if you're able to kill anybody else, then the person whose face is on the rock could potentially go around killing people who don't want him to be king. And then the more people that he kills, and then until there's like only, so you still could take it by force. The only way to stop it would be to make it so that nobody could be murdered during the, yeah, why, that would make more sense, wouldn't it? Could Luis not just go on a killing spree, killing anybody who doesn't agree with him? And then he'd be king.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We have a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now.
Why is he looking into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse? I wouldn't mind if Luis, or maybe it's because of how they said back here.
One
This
cannot
line.
put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder.
Maybe that's why he might not want to kill Luis. Maybe that got him thinking about that.
Another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws.
Okay. Well, that's the end of today's stream. I was thinking that there would be a lot more today because it seemed like well, they were really talking up this Sanctist announcement. Oh well. Have a good day, or I'll be back soon with Final